Morning, guys. Michelle in Ghana. Have you ever wondered why it is? Well, I know many of you wonder when things happen, why it happen? Why you? All of those nice little questions. I don't know what to say about my situation sometimes. You know, most of the things I learn know about a house, the details I learned through experience, trial and error, um, people inconsistently working, especially workmen, and some other things I probably don't need to mention. But it teaches me, well, one of the things it taught me is pay closer attention, right? And there are times though that you think you're paying attention, but maybe not close enough. I think this is probably one of those times. I noticed something the other day. I just decided to dismiss it because it's another thing that is gonna just upset my day and just tying back to all the negatives. And I know people love pointing out you mentioning negatives, but you can't escape the negatives, especially in situations like this. No. I got up this morning and decided to test whether or not I could take off the boarding for the counter that I did, which I did. Alright. So this is it. Right. The man went in too much here. I guess by the time I don't know if that makes it lean, because it could be that he didn't measure from there to here, especially if the this is accurate, from the wall to here. If it's accurate, then the inaccuracy is here, from this to the wall. And I just noticed that one. And then when I noticed that, I noticed this, the tilt. A slight shift from the mortar, I guess. Could be anything. But anyway, here, to me, seems tilted. But anyway, this is not anything that can be fixed in the tiling, especially with who I have to do the tiling. But I'm going to measure that with tape measure in a bit. The distance from here to the wall and from here to the wall. So while I was, looking around, I looked at this. And I looked at the thickness here and here. And I'm realizing they put this back too far. So people, what do we do with this now? Because I was watching them. I try not to stand over them, but I remember each time I pass, I take a look, I stand sometime, I look. And they were using these tiny little levels, which suggests they were checking the balance, the levelness. But when I look at this now, I see the obvious tilt. This side is more in the wall. And that's not the only problem. This, that is the highest point, is still too far below the level here already established by this. So how do you fix that? Because if you're thinking in terms of having the plaque over, eventually, it's not going to be level with the wall, right? This now is different because it's away from the wall. So it suggests that at least there is a point, room to bring up Oh. Yeah, my Saturday morning. I want to get taken into it, but it's just something I don't want to. That I noticed that I know it's going to be a problem, but I'm wondering if I'm getting so used to the problems that I don't know. I really don't. Well, that's a problem for a future date. I don't know if it can solve. Somebody can tell me. Feel free to tell me. But that's another issue. The counter now becomes another thing. This is really supposed to be the update of me removing this thing. I'm moving on. Right. So it's off. And I take it off and find problems. I'm going to measure in a bit and move on. I want to show you one other thing. I told persons that I would need to bright and nice Saturday morning, the boarding that I took off. I told persons that I need to extend my chicken coop. My daughter is on me and I try not to. And that's Davia, guys. Not Davia, sorry, Carissa. Because she is the pet keeper. Dog whisperer, chicken whisperer, cat whisperer. She feeds them, she bathes them. Yeah, so what I'm saying now is she said she needed me to extend. And I told her the only way I could extend is forward. Taking up more space going forward. So, this is it. I came forward. I put this bamboo here so that it can support whatever I put here to continue across the space. The door though is going to go to this side, right at the front here. Right? And I did this yesterday. I figure this would need support there. And then this. So the problem, of course, is this, guys. This board is hardwood. Now, I've seen people hit nails through them, but these soft nails can't go in them. But those are the nails they use to hold the zinc so that it doesn't tear easily. It's not a problem on this side with the bamboo because the bamboo is softer. But definitely it becomes a problem there. So the idea is to put zinc at the lower part where you don't want anything to rot. I'm hoping the cement holds the bamboo down there and kind of avoid the rotting. I'm noticing though that the bamboos are different. So some of them are really strong. This part now, I had this little thing here, the dogs go under there when it's raining sometimes, when it's too hot or whatever. You see they dig out down there, so right. So something is to go here to block here, and then it's a piece of zinc across here at the back as well. A mesh above. So that's what we're doing. I actually bought boards, yeah. I've used all the old board and the others are too old and worn to be used. So that's a wasp. Mud wasp them. It's annoying. This one is looking somewhere to make a nest he's looking somewhere to make a nest, or he has already made one somewhere in there. I think I'm gonna just spray in there. Yeah, so I'm thinking I have to tear down this to open it up. But I keep my seeds here. I don't know where to keep them though. If I put them in a tub, they rot. if I leave them in the open, the way it beats them. So what happens is a lot of seeds are down there, and I think it's gonna eventually, so I'm waiting for them to come up to remove them from there. But in the meantime, this now I need to sort out. So I need the back to go in, and then the mesh shot, and then this part is gonna be taken down. So the mesh from there and all of this here is gonna be removed. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all of that on the door. The door becomes it comes a new entry. So I'm just showing you. I don't know how long these wood that make this thing is gonna last. At least I have the zinc, enough zinc left over so that I can put something here. So I need to put some board under this to support that thing. So when this comes off, it will be easier. Yeah. And I have piece of galvanized zinc I can use to kind of cover there. The mesh right here. It's long enough. The carpenter though is supposed to come to finish the section that I have a problem with on the roof. So I'm hoping he brings the scissors that he used to cut the sheetings. I'm told that the chickens should not be using the rounded wood either. To stand there. See how quick this one dry out? As soon as you open, they want to come out. But boy, they can shit. Yeah. They poo all over the place. Anyway, that's how long. I'm kind of gearing up myself to go and start working. And sort this thing. Do you know that the two common fowl, you call them? You know they don't like eating the regular chicken feed. They prefer rice, the food, and insects, of course. That's what I'm noticing. So they eat a little of it, but they don't eat it much. It's like they like scavenging. Anyway, I'll see you folks. It was just a video, a short one, to tell you where my mind is at regarding what I'm doing currently. I'll see you in another video. Thank you for tuning in as usual.